Good morning, children. Children, we all must be very much curious to know about the life of the early men. What did they eat? Where did they live? How did they survive? We all want to know the answers of all these questions. So, our today's topic is the earliest people, and in this chapter, we will learn about the life history of the early men. We will read how the people survived and from where we get the information about these people like fossils, rock paintings, and the stone tool, how which type of stone tools were used during the stone age. Children, as we know that our earth came into existence about 5 billion years ago, but life on the earth in the form of plants and animals appeared much later. The earliest people appeared around 2 million years ago in the Indian subcontinent. It took thousands of years for human beings to change and evolve into what they are today. They were food gatherers, hunters, and nomads. Always in search of food, they traveled from one place to another, hunted animals, and gathered fruits, roots, seeds, and honey, etc. Children, you know, hunter gatherers is a term used for those people who live by either gathering food items available in the natural surrounding or by hunting wild animals. The earliest people did not know how to produce food, so they had to survive on what was available in nature. Now the question arises that how do we get the information about the earliest people as they did not know the art of writing or speaking? So our information about the earliest people is through various archaeological sources like fossils, rock paintings. As you know, the earliest people lived in caves and rock shelters. So they often drew figures on the walls of the caves. And the stone tools, the important source. The stone tool is also very important because the stone tools found in archaeological excavations tell us about the important clues for understanding the life of the early humans. Now let's discuss all these archaeological sources in detail. The first is the fossils. Fossils are the remains or impressions of ancient plants, animals, and humans, which are often embedded in rocks and thus preserved for millions of years. Fossils can be dated through chemical analysis or carbon dating. Carbon dating is a method used to estimate or determine the age of an ancient fossil. Through this method, we can estimate or we can judge the age of that fossil. The next is the rock paintings. You know, many of the caves in which these earliest people lived have paintings on the walls. Some of the best examples are from Madhya Pradesh and southern Uttar Pradesh. The caves and rock shelters having paintings and rock art have been found also in the regions of Gujarat, Bihar, Maharashtra, Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. The earliest traces of human life in India have been found in Bhimbetka rock shelters in Madhya Pradesh. The earliest paintings on the cave walls are believed to be of the Mesolithic period, around 10,000 BC. And the shades of the color used in these paintings are red and white, and with the occasional use of green and yellow. The paintings usually depict hunting, dancing, music, honey collection, masks, and household scenes. Animals such as bisons, tigers, lions, wild birds, elephants, dogs, lizards, and crocodiles, etc., have been abundantly depicted in some caves. Popular religious and ritual symbols also occur frequently in these paintings. Now, the next important source is stone tools. Stone tools give us an idea of various requirements that people needed to perform. The information like the size and type of stone used, etc., helps historians to develop an idea about the life of the early men. A number of flake tools and hand axes also have been excavated at various sites. The early men, they were hunter gatherers, so they used tools made of stone, wood, and bone. And the large pieces of stones were shaped into hammers, scrapers, and axe heads. These stone tools give us an idea of various requirements that the early men needed to perform. These stone tools were very useful for the early men. They used these tools for chopping, cutting, and even for tool making. Some of the tools, like spears and arrows, were used for hunting. Some tools were used to chop wood, and that was used as firewood. Children, till 3000 BC, early humans used stone on a large scale for various purposes, as we have discussed, for chopping, cutting, for hunting, etc. And therefore, this period is known as the Stone Age. The greatest invention of the prehistoric man was finding about fire. The discovery of fire was the greatest achievement of the early men. The fire was perhaps discovered while rubbing two pieces of stones together. Traces of ash have been found at the site of Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh. Archaeologists have also found cooking hearths. Hearths refers to a fireplace and the area around it. So hearths are found, these are the cooking places. So these hearths, both inside and outside the huts, are found in Barzohom in Kashmir. Earliest people discovered fire at the end of the Paleolithic age, and it was very useful for them because fire protect them from extreme cold winter and as well as from the wild animals also. They could also roast the meat in the fire, and this way they can make their food tastier. So, children, in this video, we have learned that the earliest people were hunter gatherers and they used stones to make tools for chopping, cutting, and even tool making. This period of human history is known as the Stone Age because a large variety of stone tools have been found during this period. Early humans lived in caves and they decorated their caves with paintings on the walls. Earliest people discovered fire during the Paleolithic age and it was very useful to them. So this is not all about this chapter because we are going to learn about the three separate periods: Paleolithic period, Mesolithic period, and Neolithic period in the next video. So watch this video carefully and learn about the discovery of the fire. Thank you.